Dear Santa Claus, send me someone. I can call my own, so I don't have to spend another Christmas all alone. Dear Santa Claus, you know I've been good, so give her a beautiful smile if you could. Make her be gentle as the falling rain, and make her kisses sweeter than a candy cane. And on Christmas Eve, send it to my dreams like an angel straight from above. And if she's there for me underneath the Christmas tree, what a wonderful Christmas it will be. Dear Santa Claus, I don't need any snow, just bring me somebody underneath the mistletoe. Make her be someone I can call my own, so I don't have to spend another Christmas all alone. And on Christmas Eve, send it to my dreams like an angel straight from above. Oh, and if she's there for me underneath the Christmas tree, what a wonderful Christmas it will be. And if she's there for me underneath the Christmas tree, what a wonderful Christmas it will be. En esta Navidad, en mi corazón, mándame un ángel de paz.
All right.
En esta Navidad, mándame un ángel.
Hola a todos.
Siempre por mi corazón.
Feliz Navidad. This was from last year.
Dear Santa Claus.
Andy Vargas, lead singer of Santana. Flashback. Thank you, Andy. Very cool. All right. So that was our little pre-treat. And I will play another song in a minute. But of course, we have live artists coming on. We have friends coming in and kicking this off. We already have a couple of people, some really awesome friends in the green room. But I'm going to bring them in. But before we do that, I wanted to say hello to all the early comers. Do me a favor, grab the link, share it. It's on Twitter. So that's cool. And you can make your own tweet as well. And, Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, there's going to be lots more music, Kronos, and lots of just, fun talk, hanging out. We got lots of people here already, members and friends. Lord Thoth, Darren Hughes, Davina, Al Humphreys, Alan Harkin, Horkin, sorry, Das Wolfen, B4, what's up, amigo, Winter Soldier, some people from the Film Threat stream, haha, very cool. So send this out and let's do the show intro, and then I'm gonna bring on some guests. Yay, it's Christmas time. Don't you just love Christmas time? I do. And if you're not into Christmas spirit, we'll get you in there. That's what this stream is all about. But here's our show intro. Enjoy.
And your mom doesn't play.
Dale, dale, dale.
Bienvenidos, Feliz Navidad y Prospero Año. Welcome to our Christmas Palomazo. It's our party. Live music and friends popping on by. So for the next couple of hours, enjoy this stream and pull up a chair, get some eggnog, como quieres, and we'll see ya.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas a todos. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Come on, man. Come on. We gotta laugh. We gotta. If it means electrocuting ourselves for some laughs, why not? All right, guys. Much love to everyone. The early birds in the chat, like I said, share the link. We have what do we got? We got music. We have different acts. We have one act in the first hour and another act in the second hour. They're going to do originals. They're going to do covers, all the good stuff. But we have buddies hanging out that whom I just love to death. And we've been kind of journeying this whole YouTube landia together and supporting each other. But that's enough talk. Let's bring our buddies in. We have Tom Connors. We have Nate. And we have Loki. What are you laughing at, Nate?
That was like an acid trip in down in Mexico or something that I saw on the intro. I'm like, what is going on?
That mom with that shoe, man. You can't get away with the mom with the shoe.
Dude,
So
she
good.
caught air on that fucking chancla, man. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
What's up, Chon?
Christmas. I'm here to sing my song.
Oh, you're gonna
Sound
you
overjoyed.
want to do that right now?
You just
No.
said it was a music thing. I'll sing a song.
Okay. All right. I mean, we have musicians coming in, but if you want to,
Oh, okay, fine.
I want to hear the song.
Oh, come on.
I want to hear
You
the
have
song, Tom.
You
Oh, I
had
do
your
have a
face
song.
on. I want to.
It'll
Loki.
probably offend everybody.
Well, we
I
definitely
came for
wanna
the
hear
song.
it.
So
We definitely want
You
to
know.
hear it.
I'm going to go if you don't do it, Tom.
Yeah, he's only got here like a half hour, so we want Nate to hear the song. Okay, so what do you guys
I'm only
think?
here for about that long too, so
All right, that's okay. What do you guys? So, are you gonna sing or not?
You're
I
going to sing,
can.
perform for me, Tom. Dance
do
for
it.
me. Come on.
All right, let's.
I'm
do
waiting
it.
on commercials right now.
Lungs. That's metal
As soon as they get
in your
done.
lungs.
All right.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Ready?
Can I just be playing? Is this a backing track? Or are you going to sing?
No. When the morning comes and I open my eyes and I open my present, I only want one thing in this whole world, and I hope it's not too much to ask. I've been writing you this letter, Santa, and I hope it isn't inconvenient. Lord knows I've been good, and I hope you can overlook my past. One tiny thing, that's all I need, just a little someone to get by. And if I don't get my wish, I know I'll break down and cry. I don't ask for much, so please inseparable. I'd wear him like a tiny backpack. He'd be my very best friend, and I wouldn't drop him too hard. Well, at least not from too high. I can tell you that. I know I can be a dick, but Santa cut me some slack. I'm a jerk.
Wow.
That's a fact.
I warned you.
I even sent you a real nice card. Oh, one tiny thing. That's all I need. Just a little someone to get by. And if I don't get my wish, I know I'll break down and cry. I don't ask for much, so please just grant me this. And Santa, bring me a midget for Christmas. You got a whole
It's on Mexican Iron Man.
full of elves. You could just bring me one. Don't be a greedy bastard. When the morning comes and I open my eyes and I open my gift, I only want one thing in this whole world, and I hope it's not too much to ask. I would dress him up in little costumes, and I would call him Cliff. Santa, can you please just do this one little task? One tiny thing, that's all I need. Just a little someone to get by. And if I don't get my wish, I know I'll punch Santa in his bucket. You bad motherfucker, just grant me this. And Santa, please bring me a midget for Christmas. The lack of midget in my life is tearing me apart. I know midget isn't what they like to be called, but still, I don't have the right words, but what I got is this midget-sized hole in my heart that only a person who's under 4 foot tall can feel. One tiny thing, that's all I need. Just a little someone to get by. And if I don't get my wish, I know I'll break down and cry. I don't ask for much, so please just grant me this.
Wow.
And Santa, please bring me a midget for Christmas.
He's singing to his own song.
I'm gonna take this oath. Just give me a person of restricted growth.
No, that's in the song.
I'll be upset if I don't see a mini man under my tree. I just want someone who looks up at me. One tiny thing, that's all I need. Just a little someone to get by. Oh,
Why am I swaying to this
Santa,
song?
please just bring me
Get
one
lies out.
Because it's good.
tiny guy.
It's a good song. Nothing wrong with it.
Only on the Latino Slant. Ladies and gentlemen.
I did try to warn folks, but yes, in all good fun.
Yeah.
But the first thing about this song, this Christmas song about a midget, the song is fucking long, dude. You gotta show.
I know. I can't help it. Paul Chatto and Script Doctor kept adding lyrics to it.
Oh, they wrote it?
They helped me write it. They had like the last 2 verses are a lot of their stuff. Yes.
It's like a professional song. That's like real songwriting.
It took on a life of its own.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for kicking off our 3rd annual Christmas concert. That was beautiful.
Now that I've offended at least half of the audience, or the
Well,
half-sized audience.
you know, they'll come back. They'll come back. What's going on, Loki?
Oh, I'm just hanging, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for the invite. I appreciate
Of course. How you feeling?
it. I'm feeling great. I'm sitting next to Mr. H. Holy shit, man. It's like I'm hanging out with Tom Connors, I'm hanging out with Mr. H, and I'm hanging out with Polly at the Latino Slant. It doesn't get better than this.
So Nate, Loki has a morning show during the week, and he's one of my first homies here doing what I do.
This will be
on
morning,
YouTube.
technically evening my time, I'm sure. wouldn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. But no, I didn't know you guys didn't know each other. Cool. Right on.
Oh no, I've watched Mr. H's content before he ever did his face reveal. Back when it was just like aliens.
Yeah.
It's aliens. It's an alien channel.
My
So,
favorite face
yeah.
reveal of Nate's is when he face revealed on Uche.
Because
Uche.
Really? Tell me that. I didn't.
Oh, you can't.
You don't
It's
remember
behind
that?
a paywall.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they got into it. What was it on Twitter? It started, or where did
No,
it start,
well,
Nate?
Well, so I just made a video and was like, you know, everyone was pretty spineless on that. I was like, basically that everyone all acted like spineless fucks on a stream with.
Oh,
Zack
yeah,
Snyder.
that one deal. Yeah.
And it got clipped, and then it did the rounds on Twitter as it does, and then he started calling me out, and I don't think he thought that I'd be like, yeah, I'll speak to you. I don't care. I'll defend my position. So I did, and he was like, you did come on the stream, bitch, bitch. I'm like, look, mate, and it's all in sort of like Twitter DMs. I'm like, look, mate, like I'm in bed. I'm happy to come out, happy to come on and have a chit chat with him, like, but I am literally in bed because this was quite late at night. It was like, I don't know, like 1, 2 a.m. And it was, oh, fucking bitch. I was like, oh, come on, it's fine. Like, sure. And anyways, I come on. He's like, turn your fucking camera on. I'm like, mate, I said it in the Twitter DMs. Like, I just got out of bed. Like, I'm in a dressing gown. And for those that don't know what a dressing gown is, because apparently that's like an alien thing to people outside of the UK. It's a nightgown, but like it's universal. So
It's the equivalent of what we call like a. Oh, no, I just lost the. What do we call those here? Jesus Christ! No, I just forgot.
Robe, PJs.
Yeah, thank you, Loki.
Yeah, like a robe. Yeah, there you
Jesus
go.
Christ! Yeah,
The robe.
I had like a
anyway,
moment of whatever.
And he just kept going and going and going until I.
Well, he was like implying that you were lying. You just didn't want to come online because you're like some ugly chode or some shit like that. So I think he even made some like basement dweller. I think he maybe even made some comments like that or something. So it got heated, but yeah.
And then I put the camera on, and he's like, "Oh, you're in a robe." I'm like, "Yeah, I said that, you idiot." Like, come on, fucking spaz. Anyway, so that was a very fun.
There you go.
That was a very fun.
It was just kind of funny because I think he was anticipating someone much different than what he got.
There you go.
I think most people don't expect me to, look, like I lift anything remotely. Does seem to shock most people, it seems. But,
Little did he know. Little did he know.
I just thought
It
it was
was fun.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely one for the ages. I enjoyed that. Good times.
Never make assumptions. Never ever make assumptions.
No, I think he was expecting someone more like me on the other end.
Oh, come on.
No, I love Uche too. I love both Nate and Uche. That's what's funny about the whole thing. It was like, at the same at one point, at one side of me, he's got popcorn in one hand. The other side of me is like, "Can we just all get along?"
No, you should have said that popcorn and soda.
Yeah, that too. I think I grabbed a soda after a while. It was just like, "Fuck this! This is getting good."
Yeah, it was interesting. It was because I don't think a lot of people don't. I think like when you call someone out, I don't think people expect you to sort of defend, your position on stuff. But I was like, yeah, more than happy to. Definitely. Can I DM Anna to pop in?
Better look out.
Does she have the invite or not?
She's got the link. Just if you can follow up. But I'm gonna play another flashback song, and then our first live guest is gonna come on in a little while. So this is from last year. This is Nina Diaz, and see if you can recognize this song, guys.
Bells will be ringing this sad news. Oh, Christmas have the blues. My baby's gone. I have no old friends to wish me greetings once again. Crowds will be singing Silent Night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, by New Year's night, friends and relations send salutations. Sure as the stars shine above, but this is Christmas. Yeah, Christmas, my dear. The time of year to be with the one that you love. So won't you tell me never more wrong? Christmas and New Year's will find you home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy once again. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy at Christmas once again.
Yeah.
That's a real sad song. Huh? It's like Christmas jolly time.
Yeah. Nice, man. Nice. That was from that was from last year as well. That was from last year as well. So Nina Diaz, love her to death. And she had a new album that came out this year. I need to review it. I've been a little busy. Been a little busy with Hollywood stuff. We're here, Christmas party times. Loki, Mr. H, Tom Connors, and all you good people. Hello. Hello. So yeah. Do you guys like movie trivia?
Oh, love it.
How about some Christmas movie trivia?
Christmas movie trivia. Yeah, go on then. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just a couple, you know. Let me see. I got to be careful here too because they have the answers.
Who has the answers?
Let me see here. Okay.
We do because we're so smart.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shoot. All right. What's the name of the Grinch's love interest in How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
In the original, he didn't have one, but in that Jim Carrey movie, he did.
No, Cindy Lou was the
little girl. Kid. Yeah.
So it wasn't that one.
Martha May or something like that. It was. I think it is. Martha May, I think.
Okay.
I have no.
I think Tom's right. Martha May, Mabel May, something like that.
Martha May.
Martha May.
Who played her? Was that Terry Hatcher or
No, it was shit. She's a comedian.
Brzezinski?
Is she a comedian? I thought she
Well,
was
she's
an
not a
actress,
stand-up
was also
comedian, but
in-
she was
she was
more or
also-
less.
she in a
Didn't she
long-running
play
series?
someone's mom in a Christmas movie too? And she was like evil. Wasn't she in like Home Alone? She played one of the moms.
That's
Not his mom, but
Right,
one of the
right.
other moms.
Tina Barinsky. That's who we're thinking of.
Barinsky. Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
she's
she's
been
really
in
good.
shit like Bad Moms, Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
She has a show on now, The Good Wife. That's probably where she's more thought of as
There
a
you
dramatic
go.
actress. But
That's what I
before
remember
that, she
her
did a
from.
lot of comedy stuff before that. That's why I kind of think of her more as a comedy actress. But yeah,
Okay, let's go. Let's do a next.
she's
one.
done a lot of different stuff though. She's been around for quite some time. Life with Mikey was another one. She's in Addams Family Values, stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let me see. Barinsky. Yeah. All right. What's next? Let's do another. Let's do a couple more.
Come on, sock it to me.
All right. All right. Whoops. Shit. 2. What does George promise to give Mary at the beginning of It's a Wonderful Life?
Big, huge.
Tom.
No, I'm
Tom
kidding.
knows. So
I know the answer to this one. Who doesn't?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no clue.
You want the moon? I'll pull a last one. Pull it down for you.
hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want?
Okay. Number 3. Which reindeer do Jingle and Jangle take to Southtown, USA in A Year Without Santa Claus? What's that?
It was
never even
Rankin and
heard of
Bass. I believe it was a Rankin and Bass one. If I'm not
Was it
mistaken.
like a hip hop?
No.
No. The old puppet ones. They look like
Yeah.
claymation, but they were puppets.
Oh, those
Yeah.
always scared the shit out of me, man. I gotta tell you, they're really weird.
Yeah, it was like 70s.
Yeah. Was not a time.
Rudolph,
man.
you're a freak. We're not gonna let you play in any of the reindeer games.
Okay. Well,
I don't
let's-
remember which two. I'm just gonna guess. Donner and Blitzen. That it's like Rudolph, probably.
I'll say Dasher and Dancer.
Okay, Dash and Dancer, Donner and Blitzen. Okay. Here's the answer. Here's the answer. Here we go. Vixen. You both.
Just
you both-
Vixen.
none of you guys got Vixen.
Nope.
No. I think you
So
wanted
you're
to say
all wrong.
Vixen, but you said Dixon. Loki.
Did you say
went Donner.
Dixon?
I
Yeah,
thought
he
I
said
said
Donner.
Dasher and Dancer.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
he said
Donner.
Dasher and Dancer.
Okay, let's do one more.
Did I say Dixon? Probably because I've been doing Dick's Division shit, voiceover
No,
work
you-
for the last week.
All right.
Been doing dicks, have you, Tom?
I've been doing all
Whoa.
kinds of dicks.
Oh, how
Is that why you're a little bit chesty
Oh.
there? A little bit
Oh,
throaty?
A little bit.
uh,
A little bit.
I didn't want to bring him in at this point, but I'm going to bring him in anyways. We got Tom.
Oh my
D.
gosh, Tom Conklin.
How
The
are
other
you?
Tom.
It's
Hello,
Tom
Tom.
D.
How are you?
Hi, Tom 2 and Tom
It's
1.
Good to see you.
Tom
Good
D.
to see you. I get to be here with Mr. H, who I'm a huge fan. I think we chatted a while ago, but
we
it-
keep trying to get you on. Actually,
I would love to. Let's do
Yeah.
it in the new year.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, buddy?
absolutely.
What's up?
How are you? I wore this for you. I don't normally wear this in my office.
It's an
Very
outside.
So is
fascinating.
everyone. And
Is there
Stone
a
Loki, I
requirement?
don't
Was there
know you,
dress
but-
code?
Nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you. Well, thanks for having me on. I heard
Yeah.
the trivia and I heard Tom's song and I still came on. So there's that.
Hey,
Well done.
well, maybe you could put it in your script.
I know. I hit Paulie up. I was writing a script and I needed a character name and I was like, I'm gonna name it Paulie. And so I did a screen grab and I said, guess what? You're in my next feature. You're in my next film.
That was cool, man. That
We
was
now
And
have a
I'm
character
dressed
named Paulie.
appropriately.
Oh, that's
Aw,
perfect, Tom.
You have the best one. Hold on, let me see.
I like it.
Spider-Man.
That is
Spider-Man.
Is that Miles Morales or Peter Parker?
Who?
Right. Let me
There's only
see.
one
And then
Spider-Man.
That's right.
The other guy's
there, you
Miles
got Bridges.
Morales.
I combine. Everyone's got a hat on except for fucking Mr. H. What the fuck?
All right.
He ain't put no shit like
Hang
that on his
on.
head.
Put
Peer
the shit
pressure.
on, dude. Well, at least
No, I
put a
have
shirt
one.
on.
No, I do have one, but it doesn't
All
fit
right.
my head.
He's here for the eye candy for the
Doesn't fit the
ladies.
head.
So
Yeah,
that's all.
for the ladies.
No.
Yeah. Holler.
In the second half of the show, it goes down even more. No.
Well, you know what? We have a bunch of super chats real fast. Let me read these off. Some super stickers, Zombie Box reviews, thank you. Al Humphreys, thank you. And Zombie Box again. I want to wish my fellow content creators and this community a wonderful Christmas. You guys rock. Thank you. And
Thank
then
you,
the great
Zombie
Shelley
Box.
Lee, who we've been connecting with on Indian cinema this past year. Merry Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas, Shelley Lee. We share all the Indian cinema latest news, and we're gonna do a video tomorrow on that stuff. And the great Stone Loki.
You don't got a skull.
1999. Merry Christmas.
Hey,
brother.
look at that. He did it.
Hey!
It doesn't
Give this man a full screen.
You keep let me read. You
Now,
keep
okay,
doing
now
the
you're
stuff,
one of us. Yeah.
and you do. Shit. Sorry, man. Skull, brother.
You make it look
Skull.
good. You make it look really good.
A ver. Yeah.
There's no way to be serious with that. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. There you go, ladies.
Did you intentionally get one two sizes too small?
No, so my friend brought it down. He came down and we did we do a pre-Christmas together as like buddies. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I've got this hat for you." And I'm like, is this your son's hat? Like what have you given me? And he's there wearing a full-blown hat that works and stuff. I'm like, yeah. So I'm gonna sit there at the dinner table with a stupid thing on my head. So
It's more like an elf cap than it is a
Yeah,
Santa hat.
yeah, it's more elf-sized. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe he washed
there we
it a
go.
bunch of times and it shrunk. Yeah.
Maybe it's the one I ordered for my Christmas present that didn't get here.
Hmm.
I'm pretty
I swear
confident
it's his
Santa's
kids.
going to bring that this year. I'm just saying.
Well, Tom, I've missed being on the show, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, I've been wanting to reach out to you again. I know you've been busy working and stuff, but yeah, I've been meaning to get a hold of you.
Yeah,
we
I'd love
definitely got to
to.
have you back on. Of
We
course,
definitely
yes.
have to. I've been lucky. I've been working on a couple of projects. One of which was super interesting. Is for a company that takes people privately down to see the Titanic in a private sub.
wow.
And so I was doing a pilot show of the people that paid to be, I think only 160 people in the world have ever gone down. And so we went and
And
these people-
59 of them are James Cameron.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. He counts a couple of times. So
No, I'm kidding.
I put together a pilot for that, which is being pitched. And then I've been just doing some fundraising for the next couple movies that I want to do. And then I was lucky enough to do an LL Bean commercial, which I shot 2 months ago, but it's been running like crazy. It's a Christmas
Really?
commercial for LL Bean. So that I've been busy.
I think you had gotten it, and you were supposed to come on. We were supposed to do something, but then you fell a little ill.
Yep.
And but I'm like, well, at least he got his commercial done. I remember that.
Literally, I had to do a COVID test to do my costume fitting for it, and of course there was a test on the day, so I did that. Then we went and we did the shoot, and literally, I would say 2-3 days later, my son comes home and he's like, everyone tested positive for COVID at school, and I was like, oh. And sure enough, the next day I had it, and then I got pneumonia on top of that, and lost my hearing in both ears, like. For about 4 weeks, I couldn't hear because I had so much congestion. So
Jesus,
it
man.
wiped me out for about a month. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, not fun, but I'm all better now. But it was, it just sort of brought everything to a screeching halt.
Well, I'm glad you're better. I know
Me too.
We were planning to do like a series of stuff together, but that's how it happens. I was out for the month of June. Me and Romy, but we rebounded pretty well.
Yeah.
And I know how it is, but I'm just happy to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here and be amongst all of you.
So we have our first musical guest live, and before we do that, I want to thank Loki and everyone in the chat who threw down some super chats. That's really cool. And in
Did you check
dollar,
the PayPal?
I did, and I'm gonna read that one afterwards. Is that cool?
Fine.
Well, yours is
no,
like
of course,
huge,
no.
Yeah, yours was huge. Let's play a couple videos of thanks for these guys. He's not here; he's in the air right now, but he is with us in spirit.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Oh yeah, that's real, guys. You're here for the third annual Christmas Palomazo. Palomazo is a jam, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to start some live music with an old buddy of mine. You have two screens on. I don't know. ¿Qué traes, amigo? ¿Qué traes aquí? Ándale, Moises Baqueiro is an old buddy of mine. Do you want this one? Okay. Okay.
No, I can sign off on one. It's fine.
No, it's fine. You know what? Listen, which one is the sound? And I'll bring one in and out. Okay, that's the sound. Oh, Jesus. There you go.
That's right.
Okay. It's good to see you,
okay?
man. You look great. You sound great. We have your links in the video box description. What's the first song you're going to throw at us today?
I kind of just learned this one. So bear with me.
Okay. Here we go, guys. This is Moises.
This is the same song we heard like 20 minutes ago. Esta vez les va en español. But don't worry, it's not going to be 8 minutes long.
Please don't. Please don't. Canta.
That was a fun one.
Andale.
Anyway, so you just like that, just the start?
Yeah, I'm just bringing here. My friends are back into the stream. Everyone, this is my old buddy Moises.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so basically, my name is Moises, and I have a very complicated mind. So I split my mind into 3 different characters, and these 3 characters have different sort of like artistic approaches. So I'm gonna play one of each project and see how that goes. So hold on one second here. And so yeah, the first one is in a project called oh man, what the hell? Hold on, let me just turn this down. Because now I have 2 microphones. And it's a little bit there you go.
I think Tom was saying something that you could do something. What was that, Tom?
Let's say you brought in his other angle. I don't know which one the microphone's coming through on, but
so don't kill your other. I brought in your other angle, Moises.
Okay,
put that audio back. You can put the audio on and
put the audio on too. Okay. How about this?
No, that's echo.
Yeah, just leave one of the audios.
One of the audios.
Leave that off. Yeah, leave that off.
Okay. I love that feedback.
Yeah, me too. But now what you can do is flip flop between his 2 angles through the song if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it. You play. I got this.
Okay. Camera work on the spot. Okay, so this one is from a project called Moi Moi, and it's about the songs and where they come from and how inexplicable it is sometimes and untangible. So here you go. Pueden ser letras sobre un papel o notas en el aire, un derrame de amor por el grabador, un regalo de luz infinita No encuentro la explicación. Sobrepasa mi razón. Solo sé que levitan a mi alrededor. No puedo ver de dónde vienen. Y siento el aire que la detrae. No se llama inspiración. Sobrepasa mi razón. Es sencillo, tú habitas en mi corazón. Y cada noche llegan a mí. Solo pido un deseo. Quédate.
Hey.
That's one. That's
Okay,
my.
so unfortunately, yeah.
A little bit too late, but that's just appreciated.
There's an audio problem. Tom, you wanted to help him?
I don't know if maybe we can. You may have to kill one of them because it's like, yeah, you're getting some audio lag there that's causing some major clipping.
One of them is killed, but you know what? If I can do this, maybe I can just switch
over to the other one. Yeah.
This device, because one of them is
Okay, we'll bring you back in. We'll bring you back in.
I got it here.
I tell you, man, it's always hard to do these things live.
Yeah,
it's part of the fun, though, right? There's a certain charm to stuff like that.
Yeah, he's so talented. I mean, he's like a record label producer. He's got his own little independent label, and you know, so talented. But I know he's gonna come on for another song. You had to go, Mr. H?
Yeah, I stayed as long as I could. So we're sort of up to about 40 odd minutes now, aren't we? But I thought I would definitely jump on. I said I would. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, we're gonna say bye to one of our buddies. So hold on a second, Nate. We'll see you live tomorrow on your show.
Yes, yeah, we will.
Have a Merry Christmas. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll all be live tomorrow. So thank you for having me, and Merry Christmas to all of the Latino Slants having a good old enjoyable watch of this. It was good. It was good to drop in. So I hope the rest of the stream goes well. I hope you don't stay up. Obviously, don't stay up too late, but I don't even know what time it is there, so don't worry about it. I'm talking shit.
Merry Christmas, Mr. H. It was really good to get to meet you finally.
Good to meet you. We'll have to get you on the Tuesday and Thursday stream. So like a regular thing now.
Yeah, it'd be good for one of those, definitely. Yeah.
And same with Tom as well, my dude. Have to get you on there as well. So he's always unmuted.
As I say, I already am, but I figured that was the joke.
Yeah. Right.
Take care,
Thank you
Mr.
for having
H.
me. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.
Take care, Nate. All right, ándale pues.
Now, at least it sounds like this audio's issue's been fixed, at least for now.
Sounds really good.
Okay, cool.
Really okay.
Am I good sideways, or should I be like?
It looks good. All
right. Anyway, so I'm sorry that that other thing didn't work. I just wanted to avoid any phone calls because it's this on my phone.
Do not disturb, Mental. Do not disturb. Ponle.
Órale, pues. So anyway, that was whatever was heard is from a project called Moi Moi, and it's songs about introspection and whatever. And so then I decided to do a tribute to the authors, Mexican songwriters, whose names start with the letter Che, which is a very Mexican thing to have the letter Che, I think it comes from pre-Hispanic times when Aztecs used the letter X a lot. So that was incorporated as letter Che, which comes after C, which is ABC, and then Che is one of them. So
an example of that is Tom's favorite actor at the moment, Miguel Diaz, played by Xolo Maridueña.
there you go. That's a really good example. Yes. And so I at this point, maybe Cheech Marin is actually Cheech Marin. I don't know, but yeah. So that's that was the intention with this. And so unfortunately today I wanted to do a song that my great grandfather wrote, but I need more musicians to do this because it's a little bit complicated, and I'm not really fluent in Maya.
Oh man, I love
so
that.
I'm gonna do
okay.
Yes, well, that one is on the website. It's on the Bandcamp bandcamp.com/artesana. You can go Artesana on the search engine and the Bandcamp website, and it'll show us Artesana Records. And so that song is in there. I'm going to be in Mérida, Yucatan pretty soon, so I'll probably shoot a video there while I'm there. And yeah, but instead of that, I'm going to do a song by a Mexican really fun artist called Chico Che. And this is what happens when Chico Che met John Lennon.
Tengo una chica muy re bonita que a mí me sigue por donde voy. Si voy a Huixla, si voy a Arcelia, a Macuspana y a Champotón. Es musiquera de lo que tocó, pero además tiene su cartel. Pero ella tiene muchos detalles que todo el mundo los puede ver. Ve que Chon, esos ojos que miran bonito. Ve que Chon, esas manos que a mí me acarician. Ve que Chon, los piecitos que bailan mi ritmo. Ve que Chon, los ojitos que me gustan más. Tengo una novia que a mí me quiere porque le gusto como yo soy. Me sigo a Huautla, me sigue a Arcelia, a Catemaco por puro amor. Es muy rosa y musiquera y le gusta como yo soy. Pero ella tiene muchos detalles que todo el mundo los puede ver. Ve que Chon, esos ojos que miran bonito. Ve que Chon, esas manos que a mí me acarician. Ve que Chon, los piecitos que bailan mi ritmo. Ve que Chon, esos ojos que me gustan más. Ve que Chon.
Anyway, something like that.
That's all.
That was excellent.
Oh, now the clap, now the applause is on time. All right.
I think there was a lag before. Yeah.
That was beautiful, brother.
Yeah, so
Very nice.
There's a version of me actually. I said Paul McCartney. I just said John Lennon, but it's actually when Chico Che met Paul McCartney because he was really trying to write this.
I could hear that in it. Yep.
But instead, they came up with this.
Which is funny. I just heard that song last night.
Yeah. They did some mushrooms and they came up with this other song instead. True story.
I can see that.
Some holiday mushrooms.
Holiday mushroom. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. It's holidays. And so then after that, I did there's this. I read about this artist called Christian Boltanski, who is a performance art and a visual artist who does things. His art is around things that he finds, like found objects. So I thought it was really interesting that he would do something like that, and just the power in it. especially because he did a lot of stuff with clothes, and what he was pretending to do was clothes that people wore during the Holocaust, and his clothes that were behind, and he did all this tapestry with it. And I thought it was so beautiful that I started finding things on the streets. And this whole project is also on the website. It's called Objetos Encontrados, which is found objects in Spanish. And this first song is actually the kind of like is a tribute to him. And I'm gonna have my friend Roland accompany me on this one.
Ándale.
Can you hear this one?
We can hear it.
Yep.
Do it, brother. Something like that. Ándale, yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice because thank you.
Great.
The world.
Indeed.
My brother. Feliz Navidad. Thanks for coming on. We're going to
you.
keep the stream going, the love and all that stuff. To follow Moises.
That sounds like a good thing after 40, right?
Your link is in the video box description and in the live chat, bro. We're sharing your
don't say like my girlfriend is watching, okay? don't say things about links and stuff like that. You know,
You fit right in.
I don't want to be
You fit
exposed.
right in.
Oh man, I love
My
this
old buddy.
guy.
Love you, man.
I love you.
All right.
Guys,
Muchísimas
take
gracias.
it easy. Don't drink and drive. It's a bad habit.
Nadie, güey. Okay.
All right.
Ándale,
I'm
pues.
out.
That was beautiful.
Ollie,
man.
Good
Polly,
stuff. Beautiful.
I gotta bounce, brother. I
Hold on a
gotta
second.
stream it about. Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
hold on a second.
Okay.
We got a couple of new buddies, new friends here. Let's bring them on in. I believe this is your first time here. There's some guy named Gary Nerdrotic. Some guy there.
Oh,
Never heard of him.
Never heard of
What's
Never heard of him.
Hey, nice to meet everybody. I'm trying really hard to make it. You know, it's tough out there. Hi, what's up, Polly? What's up, Tom?
Hey,
what's up, Stone Loki? Hi, Tom.
How you doing?
What's up,
Tom
Gary?
too. Yeah.
There's Tom 2. You're going to be Tom 2.
I'll be Tom too.
Tom.
He's Tom.
It's good to meet you, Gary. I enjoy your channel a lot. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was cool following that. That was a nice song. Let's sitting back there, kind of peaceful.
What are you going to
chilling.
sing us, Gary?
Feliz no, never mind.
I'm waiting for him to pull out the guitar or some bongos or something here.
Oh.
Thanks for making it, buddy. I know you're taking time off away from family. I know you're chilling after your live stream yesterday. So that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping on by. Another one of your buddies is here, and this was cool because we all did a panel a few weeks ago in person.
Ah, yeah, that was fun.
And, we got to also meet Dante.
Guys, how's it going?
What's up,
Hey,
Dante?
Pleasure to meet you,
guys. Gary, Tom 1 and Tom 2, nice to meet you.
I feel like I should go put on a red shirt now.
Stone Loki, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Dante.
Gary, pleasure as always.
Pleasure. Great to see you again. Had a good time in that panel. That was fun.
Had a great time, man. Had a very good time.
Nobody threw anything at us. It was nice.
Surprisingly, right?
Well, you had the what do you call it? You had the people of color wall.
I had the
no excuse my language too, but no motherfuckers could say we weren't diverse.
Right? We even had a woman on there, right?
Oh yeah.
A real one. Yeah. So
a real one. That's great.
Can
man.
you define woman?
No,
Gary?
Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
She is every woman.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome. I heard that she has Montezuma's gold actually. So there you have it. All the Aztec
Or revenge, maybe. Of the mouth.
She's our first female action hero, right?
Ever.
Oh yeah. Did you hear that Ridley Scott originally made Ripley a guy? It wasn't until he met Jennifer Lawrence and he was like, "Oh my God, I can make a female action hero."
But she turned down the role. Thank God for Sigourney Weaver, but
Yeah,
So,
she's just steeped in film history. She knows her history. She knows where she's come from.
So again, I want to thank Dante and Gary for stopping on by. We were doing trivia, then the musician showed up, and we have another one coming on, and I'm kind of excited because he's an old buddy of mine. The band is called the Consequentialists, but he's doing a cover of Social D, Gary.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Gary's gonna love this. But I know he's got an order of things, but let me see if we can bring him on. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I don't want to forget, as long as
so you might have
Tom
some
is
donations
here.
to super chats, yeah.
Tom sent me a huge super chat for me and Romy of on PayPal.
Social D was actually my first concert ever as a young man.
Oh, that's the first one you saw?
My very first concert was Social D, yeah.
Where did you see them?
They were performing at USC of all places. And a friend of mine just invited me and I got thrown into the pit. So first time in the pit, first concert. It was
That's
an
great.
experience, man.
That's
Wow.
great. Good way to see him.
I learned not to lose my shoes in the pit.
These are important. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you wear boots.
Which I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
There was a band called Todos Tus Muertos from Argentina, a punk rock ska Latin band. Black dreadlock guys with punk rocker dudes on guitars. They're nuts. I don't know if they're still around, but that's the last mosh pit I did, and I said I am too old for this shit. And
How long ago was that?
Yeah, it was at the Troubadour.
Okay.
And we're talking the 90s, so like, God, maybe like 30. I was 30.
30.
Yeah.
That's a good time to retire from the pit. You don't want to be 35, 40.
Yeah.
Rolling around in there.
You don't need to be going into the office on Monday with a fucking black eye and one less tooth.
Yeah.
Well, my thing with the pit is that I seem to be always the tallest one. So what happened is that there was a short guy there, and he knocked over my date because we were on the circle. And then I was jamming out, rocking out, whatever. And then I pushed him back. This is when I was still drinking, so I didn't give a fuck. And I pushed him back, and he headbutts me right up my nose because he's little.
Oh
and
shit!
Like, that's dangerous. That's really
dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm done. That was it.
I quit before that. Yeah, it was 26. Metallica played Brownfield, and I just got laid out, like big old linebacker just laid me out. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not fun.
Yeah. No, it's.
I was done the first time I ever wound up in a mosh pit. Craziest Andy Williams concert ever. I'll tell you what. But...
Oh God!
Damn, I missed those.
It was that final reunion tour. Wow. I think it was Metal Fest. It was Metal Fest in Houston, 2005. Was the last time I was in a mosh pit. I ended up with Chuck All-Star imprinted on half of my face.
Yeah.
Someone kicking me in the head. Ooh.
Well, let's bring on Eduardo from the Consequentialists, who is a good buddy of ours. Listo, hermano. Hello. Is this what do we got going on here?
We have no sound.
No sound.
No.
There we go. 2 angles.
Okay, you're muted on one. Good Lord.
The muted. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think they realize they're muted.
All right. Both are muted.
They're both muted. This
Universal, you're muted.
About FNT right now. You guys are making me feel better.
I can help you feel right at home. There you go.
Paulie, this is live television right here.
Gary has a producer though, so I'm not.
Yeah, and it still doesn't help, but
yeah.
Don't you have like two producers, man?
I have 2, and it still doesn't help.
So he's typical Hollywood now. You have 2 people for every job, and neither one of them can do it.
2 producers that still don't do anything.
They do a great job, and then I screw it up. So like my
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Chris Gore, what's up, Chris Gore?
What's up? Where the
Chris
fuck are you,
Gore.
man? You should be in here.
He wishes he was here. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, he's going to see Puss in
Sorry, I was in the middle. Like Shatner's coming to Texas to do the Star Trek 2 thing, so I'm like getting my tickets now before they sell out.
Oh, that's great.
Did you get them?
They actually turned themselves upside down on purpose. Oh, there we go.
Wrath of Khan, doing Wrath of Khan.
Is he really?
Shatner. Yeah,
He's doing a commentary on it.
Yeah, he does a Q&A afterwards and stuff. It's like,
Oh, that sounds cool.
I watched it with the producer up on top of the Montalban when they first opened it up, and it was fascinating just how that film got made.
Really fast, Eduardo. I'm not hearing it. You're on mute. I'll give you a second. We have, thank God, we have a female here.
Hey.
Good evening.
I've done your show.
Evening. Yes, Tom. Long
Oh, hello, Miss Loriana Creel. How are you?
I am
Now
doing
it gets interesting.
great, Loki. Great. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Frohe Weihnachten to all of you.
What was
Merry
that last one?
Christmas. Good to see
I'm
you.
gonna pretend I understood the last one.
Yeah. What was the last one, man?
But yeah,
It's okay, Gary. German.
I should know that. You know,
Didn't you know that shit?
no, just the
Wait.
custom.
What happened to
My grandma used
Kwanzaa?
to cuss at me
I
and
didn't
bring
hear
me
Happy
shit.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa. We don't have enough time for me to talk about that. No.
That's the extended version. Love it. That's funny.
Oh,
How have you
man.
been?
I've been good, been extremely busy. The 9 to 3 is now a 7 to 6
Oof.
during the
Yeah.
week. So yeah, that's kind of been. But other than
Lot of
that,
hours.
life is good. Life is blessed. So
Good.
doing great.
Bless
doing
life.
great.
Hashtag bless life.
Bless life. That's right. Be thankful for the little things, especially
Is
this
that still
time
a
of
thing?
time
Or are
of
people
year.
still hashtagging? Is that what the kids are still doing?
I have no idea. I just
That's what they tell
hashtag
me.
when I feel like it, and when I don't, I'm like, you figured out. Add your own hashtag.
That's right. Hey, you get home earlier. That's good with that work schedule. I liked my early work schedule.
I did too.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
that's
getting-
6 to 2. Didn't mind
Getting
it
up
at
at
all.
5 blue, but like that, you know, I liked it. It was better than the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. one I had for many years.
Ooh, yikes!
That can be brutal. You feel permanently jet lagged.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was when I was working in Hollywood. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was your trabajo there in Hollywood?
I worked for Technicolor, so I was a pre-mastering technician. I did some contract editing. I did some ghost editing on some TV shows when people needed help. But I wasn't like part of any union or anything, but they would just pull me in. And I mean, you don't necessarily need to be a part of a union, but they like that stuff.
Like I
And-
said before, the two guys who don't know anything, part of the union, they needed you.
Yeah. I worked on a lot of Blu-rays, like 300 Blu-ray titles, including Thor, first season of Game of Thrones. I think
Oh wow!
couple seasons of True Blood. Worked on the menus and stuff. It was fun because I worked alone most of the time, but it was me and 3 bosses, so that was fun. That's the part I did.
You need to do the work and 3 bosses, right?
Yeah, 3 project managers and me.
Yeah.
Isn't
I
that
used to do
it?
some mastering over at Technicolor. We may have crossed paths at some point, but
Really?
we may have.
Were you on when it was mine was 10 years ago, so it was Hollywood Way. It was right across the street from the airport over there.
Yep, that's very close to my production company. It's really close. I did some mastering. We did some artisan titles and a couple other titles and things. We ran them through there. Did some authoring there. So I probably was there when you were there.
So like they got in big trouble, right? So I was training my replacement in Bangalore, India at the time. So I had to be like, and yeah, oh my God, the cultural sensitivity meeting I had to go through was terrible. It was, they basically said, okay, this is going to sound bad, but they don't like to apologize. And I'm like, what? They don't like to apologize and they don't admit they're wrong. I'm like, everybody, like every single person over there acts like that. That was how they presented it to me, which was totally not true, by the way. The guy I worked with was completely fine. But yeah, but they weren't supposed to be. And my NDA is so dead now. So Paramount told them not to farm it out to India, to Bangalore, any of their content, and they were farming all of it. And somebody accidentally sent Paramount, like just included them on an email that showed them that we were farming all the content out to India. And like, so I was there when Paramount broke the Technicolor contract. They were that was so cool.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do remember that because my friend Brian was the head of post over at Paramount at the time, and there were some interesting memos that went around.
What's funky is they've had inconsistency in their, well, just about everybody has in their home video ever since, but Paramount lately has been in my crosshairs.
Well, the problem is the third parties that they send these things out to. There's no quality control on.
Oh, absolutely not. Like, you know, like talking about crossing paths, Robert Meyer Burnett probably worked on a third of the fucking movies you worked on over there sending them through on the other end. So without guys like that, curating all the special features and all that kind of business, and people who actually give a shit on the QC side of things, this has just turned into a worse than any kind of video ever was back in the day.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Okay, so before we try our musician again, I think he's ready.
Okay.
A couple of super chats came in really fast. Gonzalo Bergali for 3,000 Uruguay. I don't know what Uruguay.
I don't know what they're.
Merry Christmas, Bigote. Todos sus muertos are still active. Yes, Gary. I'm gonna send you some of their music, bro. You would love them. They released a live album last year. Oh God, those guys are amazing. Thank you for the awesome super chat, Gonzalo. Muchísimas gracias, hombre. And he is a member of the channel. That's awesome. Jesus Davila for $4, a super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna bring on the Consequentialists right now, who are again, I told you about Eduardo, a good buddy of mine. Before we do that, let's I don't think Gary and Dante have met my uncle. Here you go.
He seems like a nice man.
Yeah.
Fun
You
guy.
can't really unsee that, can you? You can't.
Salt of the
unsee
earth.
it. Yeah.
No. And then I cut the clip because that's when after he screams, he smiles and he drinks a big ass chug of his beer. Loki's got to go. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas, guys. I wish I didn't have to go. I got a comic book stream coming up in less than an hour, but guys, it's been absolutely great. Paulie, you're an absolute legend, brother. Such a wonderful guy. All of you people on this stream are absolutely wonderful. Lorena, I miss you too. I wish we had more time to do stuff together. I really do. I miss those morning streams.
I do too, man.
Guys, take care. Be excellent.
Take care.
and
Merry Christmas, Logan.
Merry Christmas,
Take care.
guys.
Good to meet you.
Okay, so as one buddy comes in, mejor hermano
There they
mío is here. Hey,
Yeah, we got him.
Hello.
right on, brother.
How's it going?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Cómo vas, Polly? Say hi to ATM, y'all.
Let's hear your sound. Let's hear. Let's check this. What's that lag?
What do you think?
It's like a flutter. It's a flutter in there.
It's a flutter on your sound.
Is there something going on with the sound?
Yeah. It's like a little when you
It's like
It's like a warble. It's like a little waver in it. It's got a little flutter in it. If you have another sound source.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you plugged in?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That's probably why.
On a Wi-Fi network? You'd rather be on a cell network?
What would work best, Tom?
Depending on their signal and the reliability of their cell phone.
So we don't know.
Probably more solid on a Wi-Fi network, but if there's others who can turn off any other like phones or anything that are maybe sucking up Wi-Fi, that could help.
If there's anything else trying to fight for the Wi-Fi line, turn all those off, so we can just have one.
Okay.
And turn off the large electromagnet you have next to you.
That would help.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a studio, so that might be like practically impossible.
That could even be something's in the studio maybe causing an issue too. Yeah, I don't know.
You wanna let
Why
me
don't you pop out and pop back in, maybe?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, right now.
Pop on out.
Wait a minute. Try it one more time. No, you're not gonna like that.
No, it's the same thing.
Same thing. All right,
Yeah,
let
so
me try
come
on a different thing. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna pop out.
Awesome.
We need to do an entire show of people just coming in and there's a problem and they leave. It's like the Christmas error show.
Yeah.
We got some, we'll be right back music here. Technical difficulties.
Really quick. Yes, I know I started this one. JP is here for $4. He's a $4.99. He's a member of the channel. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks, Polly and chat. Blessings to all. Blessings a usted. What are you guys here on the panel doing anything special for Christmas?
Besides cooking up a storm, making 12 different kinds of cookies and about 5 to 6 dozen each.
Can I
That's
come
pretty
over?
much it. Of course.
Wow.
If you
I'm
can
a
get
fat kid. I like cookies.
if you can get there
Sold.
before everything gets inhaled. So that's
Sold.
pretty much it.
I want cookies.
Go to visit my family in Raleigh, North Carolina. My sister and her family and all her kids, and all I do is I just basically cook straight for 72
Nice.
hours. So
Impressive.
Wow.
I love North Carolina. I used to go to Nag's Head and Kitty Hawk and all those areas up there. It's great. So have fun.
That sounds brilliant.
yeah,
Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing for Christmas?
Well, Christmas Eve, we're gonna be here. We're gonna have tamales and steak and all that good stuff
Nice.
with family, and then Christmas Day, early AM, we're taking the dogs and we're all flying to South Carolina to spend with Romy's family.
Oh, nice.
And let me tell you, this is like my 4th or 5th trip. I love that that part of the country. If Romy was not a working actor, I would say we are moving. We're done.
In the Low Country.
And
in South
unfortunately,
Carolina?
she's working really a lot right now. So I'm like,
You gotta stay.
It's good.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good. She works her ass off. But all her family's relocated from Jersey to outside of what is it, Columbia, outside of the capital.
Columbia,
high.
South
Columbia,
Carolina.
South
Yeah.
Carolina?
Yeah.
So you're
High-ish.
up high country. Yeah.
Where Mexican Iron Man is right there on the coast on Hilton Head Island.
Okay. Yeah. So he's Low Country in
Mhm.
South Carolina. Gorgeous area. I love
It's all
it.
gorgeous. I've
very cool.
I've traveled that state like back and forth from his house to Romy's families, and that state is gorgeous. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be there for a week.
Yeah, I
And,
think for me, Christmas Eve wise, normally traditionally, me and Chris Gore go to Jumbo's Clown Room every Christmas Eve, and so what we do is Chris brings a bunch of wrap gifts, and we basically, while the girls are on stage dancing, we throw out
That's
gifts
right.
on stage, and the girls will open the gifts on stage, and they're very happy and excited to get them, and it's a good time all around. So we come in with our Santa Claus gear, and we make the dancers happy, basically. And then the Christmas Day.
I've never heard that
Sorry, I'm
idea.
picturing this in my head right now. It sounds like an episode.
I'm
of
trying to
Married
figure
with
out what
Children.
gifts are going to make the dancers that happy.
Because we were thoughtful,
I know,
man.
Chris.
Look, any asshole could just throw money on stage. We're putting wrapped gifts on the stage, man.
Nice.
It's like bringing
Right.
this innocence into this like not innocent place. I like it. It's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna shake it, right?
Well, of course.
Well, they should. They're getting paid, Lorena. I mean,
Technically, that
oh,
is
you
right,
mean the
yeah.
gift? I'm sorry.
Listen,
Yes.
the Latino Slant's an equal opportunity shaker. How about if everyone here in the panel shakes it along with Lorena right now for Christmas?
Hey,
think-
dancers like gifts too.
What am I
Yeah,
shaking?
they do.
That's right. Dancers need gifts too,
Yes, yes.
even if
Everyone
it's
sounds
fidget
like-
spinners.
There are
You
people.
know what if we're the only ones giving them gifts this year?
You
Dude, you're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the
don't know.
Lord's work.
I mean,
right?
I had to think about that for a minute. For all the strippers I do know,
I went to that place. You might not get some gifts,
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Hold on a second.
That's
Hold on a
fine.
second. What was that, Lorena?
oh, I said for all the strippers I do know, they
To
get
all the
gifts. They give
strippers
gifts at
I
Christmas.
do know.
Yeah,
Yeah, they get gifts.
yeah.
Probably
I'm
get
not
gifts
gonna
all
say
year
how I know.
VD
I'm sure
is
they have
the
a few
gift
Amazon
keeps on
lists.
giving. Yeah.
Okay. Tom unfortunately has to take off. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I got a meeting I got to deal with here, but no, I love you, brother, and of course everybody on this panel. Merry Christmas. Some of you I haven't seen in a while, and hope to get to see you again soon. And it was nice meeting Dante, of course. And I
Well, real
wished I got
fast.
to hear the music, but yeah.
Yeah, real fast, Tom. You sent me $50. Merry Christmas, said Merry Christmas, brother. Here, have a pizza movie night at home with Romy on me. Give the puppies hugs from me. Great working with you. Looking forward to so much more. We need to do that La Bamba reunion still. Let's get on it. Love you, Tom. Love you to death, man.
Okay. Merry Christmas, Tom.
Yes.
Later, Tom. Merry
Christmas,
Tom.
everybody.
Yeah, Tom.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, okay. And the 1 and the 2 and the
There we go.
consequentialist. Whoa. Andale. Do you hear me?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Here's some feedback.
That's feedback.
Are you hearing me, guys?
There's a feedback, so you got to kill one of the mics. One of the mute one of the audio.
This is all part of the show right here.
A ver? Well, now
They
both
killed
are
all the
muted.
sound.
Now
Yeah.
both are muted. He's almost there, guys. Come on.
You can do it.
I don't understand why this is feeding back.
The music of the mute.
Yeah.
Check, check.
Ooh,
It was almost there.
It was
Almost there.
We heard you. It's like we're inventing
All right.
sound right now.
So this is what I can do. Are you ready?
This is it. You got it.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I got
Start
it?
singing.
It's good. 1, 2, 3, go. No.
Well, this
We
is
can
what
actually-
I'm gonna
we hear
do
you.
too. Hey, Polly, I'm gonna put my what I think is feeding back on mute, and
You sound great right now.
Oh, now it's back.
No, now it's back. Whatever you did, it's back. Hey guys, really fast, my mom's here. Merry Christmas, all. Good job, mijo. Thank you,
Aw.
Mom. Mama Slant, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, Mom.
My mom. It's like he had it. He had it. Sounded so
I know.
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're the sound checks. Good night.
That's it. Let me see.
Now it's clean now.
Well,
is it clean right now, guys?
Yeah, it's clean right now.
That's
Don't touch a thing.
It works.
we will put our
Okay.
if there's any, what songs do you have for us tonight? Because I know you have 3. And
Okay. Let's since we're running a little tight,
that Social D song.
let's
would
do
be
that
great.
Social Distortion one.
All right. Enjoy, guys. Merry Christmas.
You ready, Polly?
Orale. We're all here, man. We're happy that you're here.
Sorry about the difficulties. Here we go, guys.
You sound great.
When I was young, I was invincible. I found myself not thinking twice. I never thought about no future. It's just a roll of the dice. But the day may come when you've got something to lose. And just when you think you're done paying your dues, you say to yourself, dear God, what have I done? And I hope it's not too late, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Yesterday is history, and tomorrow's a mystery. But baby, right now, it's just about you and me. You can run, you can hide, just like Bonnie and Clyde.
reach for the sky. I ain't never gonna die. And I thank the Lord for the love that I have found. And I hold you tight, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. So if you can take this moment, try if you can to make it last. Don't think about no future. Then just forget about the past and make it last. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Reach for the sky, 'cause tomorrow may never come.
The Consequentialists, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Gary.
Big crowd out there.
Big crowd. You know, the Consequentialists are, you guys are based in Austin. You guys are pretty close to where Gary's at.
Yeah. About an hour.
Yeah,
little over an hour.
A little over an hour. You have a show coming up in February, Eduardo?
Yeah, we got a little show in the Red River District on Swan Dive, February 4th, I believe it is, Saturday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. 11 o'clock.
That's great, brother. That's great. Well, we'll definitely promote that show again. We do have a lot of friends in and around Central Texas. What's so why did you pick that song? Because that's a Social D song.
Well, right now, like my wife and my kid are in Colombia, and you know, I'm really happy when they go and get to hang out with their family. But at the same time, you know, I kind of get a little bit nervous about the separation, you know, especially traveling overseas and all that stuff. You just start to worry about that stuff. So, you know, like, you never know, like, it could be the last time you see them, you know, and, you know, if you got a kid and a wife, you know, that can be everything.
What's the other song that you had another, like two other songs, or you had
I've
the
got
song
Soñe by Zoe.
Yeah.
And I've got Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. So, Polly, man, DJ, brother, what do you want to hear?
You know, I'm gonna throw it to my guests. It's, you know, it's Christmas. This is you know, this is a really Lorena knows your music because she actually reviewed your album last year. So why don't we let Lorena choose the song?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
I don't even have the playlist in front of me right now.
Well, the two choices we have is a song by Death Cab for Cutie or a song in Spanish by the band called Zoe.
Let's go with the song in Spanish from the band called Zoe. Let's do
There
that.
it is.
Here we go.
All right, guys.
Gary's gonna sing.
Luego al tiempo, aquel momento que mi mundo se paraba entre tus labios, solo para revivir, derretirme una vez más, mirando tus ojos negros. Tengo ganas de ser aire, me respires para siempre. Si no tengo nada que perder.
Todo el tiempo estoy pensando en ti, en el brillo del sol, en un rincón del cielo. Todo el tiempo estoy pensando en ti, en el eco del mar que retumba tus ojos de miel. Solo para revivir y divertirme una vez más, mirando tus ojos negros. Tengo ganas de ser aire y me despides para siempre. Yo no tengo nada que perder. Todo el tiempo estoy pensando en ti, en el brillo del sol, en un rincón del cielo. Todo el tiempo estoy pensando en ti, en el eco del mar que retumba tus ojos. Todo el tiempo estoy pensando en ti, en el brillo del sol, en una mirada tuya. Soñé, sí te soñé, y te soñé una vez más.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry
Very
Christmas.
nice. Love it.
So secretly, guys, that's a song I wanted you to pick. That song is like 20 years old, something like that. Such a great song, brother.
Wonderful.
And let's say hello really fast to your wonderful musician, your amigo.
Hey, Todd, we can hear you guys again. Sorry, we're having some technical issues. Hey, Todd, this is Polly and the guys, y'all.
Hello.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Yeah, I don't know. You should be able to hear me, so you can hear me. I think. Let me see.
We can hear you, bud.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay. So yeah, look at even Chris Gore knows Spanish. So there you go.
Hey, Chris.
Sounds good,
Well,
guys.
when you asked us to come on, I was like, man, I got to do something in Spanish.
You know, I don't mean to sound like an elitist, but I think everything sounds better in Spanish, especially a beautiful ballad like that, brother. So you're so versatile, and your original shit is really good as well. Please make sure you guys are subscribed to his YouTube channel, the Consequentialist. And besides being an old amigo of mine, we're trudging this road together, kind of like-minded souls, which there's not many of us out there, Gary and Eduardo. So it's good to actually have creative people that are out there, kind of singing and also backing us up.
Yep.
So that's
Oh,
great
yeah.
shit. Eduardo, you did a cover of Words, and I play it all the time. The old Missing Person song.
Yeah.
And in the instrumental part, you say something about social justice warriors and about kindness is a word that they use against us. What did you mean by that? I know you didn't expect me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you this.
Well, it seems like the new vernacular, the modern vernacular, one of the methods of control so that you don't question the end result of what you're being told is to utilize the word kindness, like be kind. You're just supposed to understand something, just be kind, but it's just not the way. I mean, if you're discussing anything that is slightly controversial, being offended is necessary. I mean, think about anything worthwhile discussing. If somebody's not getting offended, then nobody's having a real discussion. So it's hard to be kind if you're trying to speak truth.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
No, you're preaching.
I mean, there's a way to put things. You know, you don't need to be. You know, there's an educated way to make a point. But as long as you're able to make the point, I think that's it. I can disagree with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's my preferred. You know, I like people around me that don't agree. It challenges myself.
I don't agree with you. I like people that agree with me.
I completely disagree. No,
I completely disagree.
Well, then you guys are now part of my circle.
Nice.
That's awesome, brother. Well, I know you got one more. And the sound is good. Why don't we get to it, and then we can, wrap it up with you. But it's been great.
All right,
Consequentialist guys, follow him.
I appreciate you, Polly. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, we're in this beautiful studio here. This is a song about love. Love of mine, someday you will die, and I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light against the gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for a hint of a spark, and if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on the vacant side. And there's no one besides you when your soul embarks. And I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. And I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. And if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on the vacant side. And there's no one besides you when your soul embarks, and I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary. The soles of your shoes are all worn down. Time to rest is now, but it's nothing to cry about. We'll see each other soon in the blackest. And if heaven and hell decide that we both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on the vacant side. And there's no one besides you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. Yes, I'll follow you into the dark.
Hey. Thank you, Jerry.
No problem, man. That's what I'm here for.
Where can people see you again? I know you got the YouTube channel, and then in February you're going to be performing in Austin.
Yeah, I'm performing in Austin, February 4th. Honestly, I'm kind of ready to jump in and work on a couple more recordings right now. So that's kind of the focus.
Edo.
and seeing if we can get some March shows up. We'll see about some South by Southwest. That's kind of where I'm focused. Marching forward.
Sounds good. Love
We
you,
agree
man.
twice.
Uh-oh.
I love you. Merry Christmas. I'll give you a ring this
Something's
week.
up, right?
Well, no, you had the double on. Now you're not.
Well,
let's
I
thank
can't hear you guys. Maybe you can hear me. Thank you guys, Polly, so much. I love you guys. I'll see y'all
Love you
later.
too.
Sorry about the feedback issues.
No
Never know.
worries. No
Good.
Merry
worries.
Christmas,
No.
y'all.
Merry
Feliz
Christmas.
Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Eduardo, and Lorena's got to go, and then
Yeah, I gotta do it.
we'll actually be wrapping up pretty soon, anyways. That was been a party. It's been a nice time, and that's really it. What you got going on, Lorena?
Well, tonight in about 24 minutes, I'm having a watch party on my channel for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yes. So Retro Nerd Girl is going to join me, and we're going to have fun watching what has to be one of my top 3 Christmas movies. Die Hard being the number 1 Christmas movie. I will fight you. That is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. So, Paulie, thank you so much for having me on. Tom,
Love you, lady.
Dante, Gary, good seeing
Pleasure.
you
Good to
guys
see ya.
again. Have
Always a pleasure.
Wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas and Happy New
Merry
Year,
Christmas.
guys.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Adios.
Save me
that's
some
a
of those
good-
cookies.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's a kind of a good way to maybe wrap it up. What are some of your favorite Christmas films? Maybe, and then also too, are you guys gonna watch them the next couple days? Gonna really shut it down and just hang out?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not
Yeah.
Christmas, but Lord of the Rings extended editions all the way through, all 12 hours, some special features that's happening.
That's good.
What she just mentioned, Christmas Vacation. I've already watched Scrooged, Die Hard, Miracle on 34th Street. I watched 4 different versions of Scrooge because I mean Scrooge of Christmas Carol because I just
Christmas
love that
Carol,
story.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the
George
best
C.
story.
Scott. There's Albert
Yep.
Finney. There's even a Picard did one.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I used to see him live do it, his one-man show. It's on Audible too.
The Audible, yeah. Those are pretty good, and I have to say, I did christen this season with Scrooged a couple of weeks ago. That was our first one. Romy loves that one. The more violent, the more she loves it.
Okay. She's cool.
A violent
yeah.
Christmas. Yeah, I love it.
How about you, Dante?
Let's see. For me, I normally it's weird, man. I don't really do Christmas movies on Christmas Day. Like I do it on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day I do the Twilight Zone. So I'm literally watching the Twilight Zone all day on Christmas Day for some weird reason.
Did you grow up in LA?
I did.
Did Dante?
Right.
So Channel 5, they had the Twilight Zone marathon. Christmas
Yeah.
Day.
That was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No,
Was it
was that Thanksgiving? I know it was one of the holidays. They had them. It was like all day.
But
But-
I was just thinking that, Gary, because I'm like, you know what? We all kind of are the same age. Back in the day, there was very little choices, but that was the one. You watch that
Yeah.
Zone marathon.
because not everybody had cable, not everybody had video VHSs. So you
Mhm.
watched the Twilight Zone.
Yep. And we got Channel 5 in San Diego. So we were
Yeah.
stoked. We got a
We
couple
were
extra
talking about that.
channels,
Yeah. Conkle.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Elf, gotta watch that. I already did It's a Wonderful Life because I have the Blu-ray of that, and I was watching that. That was actually a scene from that was the first thing I ever recreated in film school, was a scene from It's a Wonderful Life when I was a kid. And then maybe dip into some more obscure stuff, little Jack Frost, maybe find something interesting to watch. And I'm with Nerdrotic. I mean, I would watch Lord of the Rings, like the marathon, because people leave you alone on Christmas. You can actually do stuff like that.
And don't take this the wrong way, because I feel the same way about the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Close Encounters, those long movies where you can nap and you wake up. It's like a baseball game. You didn't feel like you didn't miss anything, but it feels like home. Because
You
you've
nap
already
first,
studied
I mean,
the shit out of the movie, so it's just like
Well, when you
I
know a
love
movie really, really well, you can
I-
sleep to it because you can come back at any time because you know exactly where you are. You know, that's the
let's
beauty.
let's bring in a buddy of ours. He's been waiting for a few. For a
You know
few.
where they always showed.
Undoomed. What's up, buddy?
Hey, everyone.
What's
How's it
up?
going, man?
Good microphone.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
night.
thank you. How's everyone doing?
Great.
Good. I mean, you're. I mean, I'm glad you're here. We're just kind of winding down, but kind of just talking about our favorite Christmas movies or stuff like that. We're gonna be doing the next couple days. What were you saying, Conkle?
I was not. It was. I think Gary was saying something.
Oh, Gary,
I
I'm
was saying-
sorry, bro.
I saw it in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, and I haven't thought about it for years. But Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. They
Great movie.
always showed that in LA. I can't remember. I think it was Channel 5 or 13, one of the two.
Or
Always
9.
showed that on Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you guys think of that? I just saw it last night.
I love the song in the Guardians Christmas special. That was sharp.
Yeah,
that was a sharp song.
I liked
Did you
it.
guys like it?
It's weird. Like my two favorite things that Marvel has done this whole year has been the Guardians and Werewolf by Night.
Yeah,
Like, the movies have sucked, the TV shows have sucked, but those two specials were good.
Yeah, yeah. They had it had heart and it was quirky and crazy, and they pulled it off. I thought they did a really good job. It captured this goofy spirit of the Christmas special that shows do, but it also had a lot of heart. It's fun. It's hard to make fun of something and be it at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
How about
And
you,
I thought
Undo?
the little connecting they did at the end. I've had arguments with some of my friends about this, but I thought it was great. I don't
What
want to.
was that?
But I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, there's some
That's good.
There's a Peter Quill connection at the end that kind of. I mean, we all assumed it, right?
Right.
But like they make a connection at the. Yeah, if you haven't seen it,
They confirm it. Remember, Polly? They confirm a relation there.
I had a good time, but I have to.
I haven't seen it, but I have it on my list for Christmas Day.
There you
It's
go.
worth a look.
See, I don't want to ruin it. There's a good little thing at the end that makes it
Okay.
worth it.
Oh, I turned it off. They had a post screen. Okay, you know what? I'll watch it again.
Yeah, watch it.
You were talking about napping during Lord of the Rings. Did you nap during the Christmas special?
During the 45-minute Christmas special, and
It wasn't violent enough for
Yeah.
for the wife.
Here's the thing. No, she wasn't even. She was out front. Here's the thing. The old 97s, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, bacon was so good.
You're gonna give
I
Kevin
loved
Bacon
all-
for a Christmas present.
Well, I love all the taking the piss out of actors. That
was great.
Yeah,
that made me laugh.
That was probably my favorite part. We need
Yeah.
more of that. We need more of that shit.
And this is back before everybody started hating James Gunn.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't
It'll
decide.
pass,
Like today,
it'll
are we
pass.
hating James Gunn? Is that is that?
he just needs to get off Twitter. Get off,
Dude,
James. Get off Twitter.
Why the fuck is he on
got you in
Twitter?
trouble before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I mean,
is he
smart.
on
He's,
Twitter?
he's having all his tweets deleted after a certain amount of time. Smart move. Good
Yeah.
move. Great
Yeah.
move. Just interact positively. Like, just ignore.
Yeah.
We all of us get like horrible things said to us every day. I don't react to it. I don't care. I don't take it personally.
Exactly.
Like he could do the same thing. He's running DC. You got a good life, brother.
I know. You can always tell. You can always tell when James is writing though, because when you want to procrastinate, I do the same thing. You jump onto Twitter when you're like, I don't want to be working on this script. So you get on there and you start getting in a fight on Twitter to procrastinate or do something. So he must be writing right now.
I'm so guilty. Like I don't interact, but I'm guilty of that. Like when I get stuck on a video.
That's when I do it.
Going on? Let's watch some videos for
Yeah,
now.
let me look over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I go down the rabbit hole. I admit it when I'm procrastinating on a script or something.
Oh yeah.
So how are you, Undoomed? I don't know you at all. How do you know Polly?
I don't know. I mean, how do we know each other? We just hooked up on a stream.
I can't remember, but obviously I can't remember shit.
Have you had some of my cookies, Paulie? Is that what's going on?
bro, I'm like over.
Paulie had his share of cookies. We'll just
Yeah.
Yes.
It was mind wiped for Christmas.
So,
Because my special cookies will do that to you.
Yeah. Well, you think I'd regain some of this stuff after 7 years of sobriety. It was just like, What's going on?
I just love that you two have no idea how you know each other.
No,
think
I
that's
do.
hilarious.
I do. It's. But I think one of my highlights of this year. There's a couple of them, and you gentlemen are part of it. Part of my highlights. One of them is that me and Undoomed and Loki, we got to do a live stream interview with Edward James Olmos.
Right.
And Undoomed, you had some amazing questions, bro, for him.
Yeah, that was a really great experience. I mean, he's one of my heroes.
And,
Amazing.
Yeah.
Did
so,
you get to ask him about Blade Runner? Did you ask him about Blade Runner?
Yeah. I mean, we had each of us had a couple of questions that we sort of agreed. We would have like 2 each or something because he had limited time, obviously. But I asked him about how he came up with the gutter talk language.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good question.
City speak.
Very good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had
there
like
he is.
There he
we
is.
go.
Bro.
Man.
Adama.
Nice.
Yeah.
He seems like a really nice guy. I went to a Hollywood party one time, and I would say everybody was 20 years younger than me. And I look over, and Edward is standing there, and no one is talking to him. No one knows who he is. So I walk over to him, and we just started having this conversation. And he's like, "Look at these kids. You know, they have no idea who we are. We're just sitting there, and we're talking about Ron Moore, you know, because I had gone to a screening one time, and I knew Ron. And he was talking about Battlestar Galactica, and like literally no one knew who he was. But the minute you see one of his films, everybody in the room would be like, "Oh, that guy!" You know, it's just you don't expect to just see him standing there and no one talking to him.
Does he think Deckard was a replicant or not?
I think he's in the camp where he is not a replicant. I think that's what little bit I talked about.
That's the right camp.
Yeah. I think he's in that camp.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. I like that. I like that I'm in the camp where I still don't know.
That's where it's supposed to be.
I like that.
That's what it's supposed to be in that camp. Yeah.
Right. That's the whole point.
But what did Eddie say about that? That like, or was it about Battlestar Galactica Undoomed? In regards to man, he was pretty prolific.
Oh, right. He said that he considers Battlestar Galactica a sequel to Blade Runner.
I
could see that.
That was
you can definitely see it. They're very, very similar. Well, exact same themes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a pretty good observation.
Drawn to that material. Yeah. Now that you mention it, you're right. It explores similar themes of what is being human. And being hunted,
right? Yeah, you could sort of see that would be in the far future when, you know, everything's we've colonized other worlds, and then maybe we nuked each other, had to go back to zero again, and almost at the same level as we are now.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yep,
it does. He's a fascinating guy.
I was not surprised, but you know. It's fucking Hollywood that Eddie almost, when he goes to pitch projects, he still has to explain shit. And you know, it's like, don't you guys know who he is? Can't you guys do a little bit of homework before you have a meeting? Fuck Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
I just so anyways, he's doing an independent film, which I'm excited about. He's going to be directing the Joaquin Murrieta story, and Murrieta was the Zorro Batman
prototype.
Yep. From California.
Oh, that's fascinating. Is he shooting that next year?
That's what he said. He broke it when we were talking to him. I was like, wait, what? What
sounds,
did you say?
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
So yeah, and I think one of the writers even like sent me a message afterwards, like, we're doing it and thank you so much. I'm like, oh, cool, man. You know, like,
that's great.
You know, we need more of that. When I say we, you know, us Latinos, I think that shit's better than the Namor and it's just getting worse. It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
I talked to Gary about that. Is that the more we can have those original stories, it's like the less garbage you're gonna get of that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
yeah, there's a ton of rich stories that haven't even been touched. I mean, Look at a library. There's all those books, all those stories to be told, all these legends and myths that haven't been touched. We keep recycling. It's like a snake eating its own tail. It's like, the problem is when I pitch something original, they're like, that's great. Listen, we've got this thing in our library. Can you do that again? You know, and that's the problem. There's going to come a time where you can't reboot the reboot of the reboot of the reboot. You're going to have to dip into that well and find new things. So I think that's great. If you can get a film made and get it in the consciousness, it might spark something.
Yep.
Right.
One of these days, I mean, we're like kind of overdue for an independent resurgence as far as film in some way. I just don't, I feel like it's late. Like it should have.
I agree, Gary. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm pitching something right now. It's a fairly ambitious film. It's a sci-fi film that I would shoot in Australia, and Vernon Wells and Tony Bonner and everything. And Paula, you know a little bit about it. It's Island in the Stars. And it's a callback to like Treasure Island and 20,000 Leagues and all that, but it's an original piece. And it is so hard to get past that. What's it like? Or why are you doing an original thing? And I'm like, because we can't keep making the same thing. But the barrier to entry for something original is very hard. One time I said, I had an executive, real quick story, say, I'm ready. I want something complex. I want something interesting. So I'm like, great, I'll come in with that. I've been working on it for 3 years. So I come in, I've got all the artwork. I've got all the stuff. I've literally got the composer, all this stuff. And I'm like, this is what I want to do. And she goes, hang on. Feed me like I'm 4. And I'm like you're 4 years old, then you want complex? So I start doing it. She's like, no. I don't know what that is. That movie was made before I was born. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
yikes.
So it's not that there aren't original ideas. It's that the barrier to entry on those ideas is
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
No, that's why we to add for my video yesterday. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings, so it's not original, but we didn't get the guy from Dune writing it because his pitch wasn't good. His pitch was too long, so that like it kind of turned him off. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like the guy's pitch was too long because he was reciting the second H from memory, and you didn't like that.
And you didn't like it? Yeah.
It's so brutal.
It's the tastemakers. It is the tastemakers. And we just have to keep hammering it. You know, those of us that comment on it, those of us that make it, all of us are important to that conversation to where is the cycle? Where's the next Renaissance? Where's the next 1970s?
Yeah, but it's also not just about the story, right? Because now you have to have the right cast, right? You have to have the right mixture of Black people, of gay people, of Asian people, right? Like, so
you have to tick off every box.
Right.
You know, that resurgence, like Gary said, should have happened a while ago. Because I think the last one we had was what, the 90s?
90s.
Yeah.
And when something is fairly interesting, like an interesting take on something that is already beloved, they totally fuck it up.
Yeah.
They, you know, when I say they, I'm gonna mean like the old white liberal, regime in Hollywood that like, let's do something with the dreamers.
Right.
We won't have Nick Cage. No. We want a female. She's gonna be Latina and she's gonna be a dreamer. Oh my God! And I will write it.
Right.
And that's.
Oh, you mean like Terminator: Dark Fate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm watching National Treasure right now. I'm reviewing every episode, and I'm just like gobsmacked.
Wow. Well, now they're going to reboot Terminator again. Like that, the fucking corpse is dead.
Meanwhile, they ignore my pitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absurd because if you flip it, say I came to a project and it was an all-black cast and it was really great. It's as stupid as saying, hey, how come there are no Asian people in this? Otherwise, I'd really like it. It's like, what are you talking about? Just leave it alone.
Yep.
You know, let an Asian dude do an all Asian thing. Don't make him put somebody in it he doesn't want to be in it. You know,
but here's the thing too, is that those Asians, Latino, Black creators, directors, all that, they don't want to just be that shit.
Yeah.
They want to
make what they want to make.
But they want to do it all.
And that has been the case for, I think, since film began, to be honest with you. You know, like it's Black folks don't want to just watch Tyler Perry movies. You know what I mean? Like we want to do some sci-fi. We want to do some adventure. We want to do some romance. We don't want to do, bullshit good comedy. You know what I mean?
Yep, I agree with you. The fact that here we are, different races, whatever, we all are human and experiencing it. It is so condescending to say there's one thing you can enjoy. It's dumb, you know. It's like me seeing a sci-fi and it's like, well, who's in it so I can enjoy it? Or how old was this composer when he wrote it? Wait, Mozart was how old? I don't listen to anybody who's over 20, you know? And it's a stupid, narrow way of looking at it. And of course the Black community likes everything they want to do. I look forward to the day where I watch a movie and I go, the guy that made that was Black? I didn't know that. Who cares?
Doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter what's like, we just want to be blown away, right? Like,
you don't lead with that. You just don't lead with it. It doesn't. Who cares?
There's two things that for myself this year that in this year in review that really rocked me was, one, our panel. That was like such a treat to be on it last minute, and it was so last minute. I was sitting in the audience. You're like, get your ass up here.
Yeah.
But obviously you guys have experienced that before, Gary, but you know, there was a great crowd, and you know, people's excitement after the fact, asking questions. That was fantastic, man. That was a good feeling.
I think having like a reasonable open conversation is like what I have desired for a long time, and I know you have, and everybody here has a reasonable open conversation. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I don't have to agree with everything you say, but we can like at some point come together and just say, you know, not everybody on the right's a Nazi. They're half your customers. They're human beings. They might think a little different than you, but that's, you know what, they're not going away. They're going to be here. So we got to like learn to figure this out. And the corporations shielding themselves behind this ESG thing, which is just a shield. That's all it is. It's a shield for their brand of like weird capitalism. And I love capitalism. I don't like what's going on there. I especially don't like them hiding behind this shield. And then in turn, and just the companies protecting themselves are trying to be risk averse. They have no care that they're dividing and destroying our country, like fundamentally. And it's like, it's not just them. We stick to Hollywood here. We stick to pop culture, but this is happening everywhere else. It's bigger than that. It's always been bigger than that. And the fact that like we just said, screw it. And hail Chris Gore, all kinds of juice to be able to kind of panel like that, to have that open conversation in the belly of the beast in LA was huge, absolutely huge. And it was tons of fun, and meeting everybody was great. And hopefully we get to do that more, you know?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, people were even like, you know, on Twitter, like, how did they let this happen? Like, fuck you.
Yeah. How did they let this happen? Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't a lot because the majority was just like, this is amazing. The other moment for me, guys, was the Mexican Iron Man rant. I don't know if you guys got to see or hear Mike after he got out of.
That was beautiful.
Gary, did you?
I didn't hear that. What did he say?
I did.
Well, we went to go see Wakanda Forever separately, and then we got on and did a out of the theater review. And you know, I'm trying to like, you know, I'm always, you know, cautious with my words.
You're looking for the good.
No, I wasn't even that. I was so upset at that movie. It even upset. I was trying to be civil in you know, but Mike comes on, and he rips the foundation of you know, of Hollywood woke, and it was just it was seismic because you know, Andre from Midnight's Edge asked if they could put it on. I'm like, yeah, of course. And then we got a nice, you know, reaction and uptick in views and subs, and they're just like, thank you for being honest. I know Gary gets that all the time as far as just thank you for being honest, but I hadn't experienced that, man, you know. And it's not like I was walking a tightrope either. I have my opinions. I just, you know, that was just something I had never experienced. And all
just to kind of piggyback off of that, I remember I had did one of my shows on you know, swapping, basically race swapping. And the thing I think what pisses me off the most about what's going on with Hollywood right now is the fact that it's purposely dividing its audience, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't
Right.
understand why, right? And as far as the swapping goes, I never understood the purpose of changing a character's race or gender or whatever, because what you're doing is, when you're doing that, you are fundamentally changing that character. You know,
True.
if you change the race, if the actor is not, you know, playing that character the way it was originally intended to be,
Right.
you know, be, then we are basically changing who that character is, right? By making Namor, by making him whatever he was, Aztec, you are fundamentally changing who that character is.
He
And
wasn't
that's
even
not
that.
the character
He
who
was
we
made up. He was a
appreciated
fucking
from the
Talacon.
comic.
Talacon
Right?
He wasn't even that. That's
with
what
the
pisses me
Spanish
off even more.
accent, but like he wasn't raised. I was so confused by that whole thing. And
That
it was
whole
just a rights
I'm
issue
sorry.
thing, by the way. That's all it was.
But yet, they're saying we're assholes because you're taking something that we love. You're taking a character that we love, and you're fundamentally changing him and telling us that we just have to accept it and eat shit, right? And just take
That's
it.
a good point.
And,
Yeah.
and I just don't understand the logic. I don't understand the strategy in doing this to your audience. But
No, you're right. There's a divisiveness.
That's Hollywood
Yeah,
now.
you're right. You're right. The divisiveness of going, well, you know, it's good for you. We know best. It's good for you. We're gonna do this. You're right. It ends up dividing, whereas the best entertainment unites us, and you don't think about that, you know, which they're still scratching their head about Maverick, Top Gun. It's like, why does everybody like this movie?
Yep.
You know, and I'm sitting there going, yes, and you know that of course it works. Well, it just told the story. You know, now anybody, any race could make another movie like that, and people would go see it. You know, but that's the big formula.
Oh,
that
and by the way,
nobody-
Maverick had a diverse cast.
Yes,
it sure
And,
did.
and that wasn't the focus of the movie.
It was not the
Right?
focus of the movie. In
No, you
fact,
know
you
what
could
the
do
focus
another
was?
movie with anybody in that
Actually-
cast could then be the next big pilot, and everybody would go see it. And nobody's like, well, I hope it's the black guy. Well, I hope it's the woman. It's like they liked everybody.
Yeah,
Well, I
You
was
know,
gonna
and I'm
say,
sitting there. Yeah,
sorry, I was gonna say actually it was the best of the best.
yeah.
Because that's what
They're the
Maverick
best.
wanted. You know, you had to earn to be on this team that's gonna go do that trench run. You know, it's
Right.
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Well,
That's right.
they don't like meritocracy.
Nope. You're right.
Yeah.
1000% correct.
Corporations today pretend to like social justice to sell products to people who pretend to hate capitalism.
That one gets me.
That's,
point,
well,
man.
that's a T-shirt right there. Yeah.
Well, you know, the most we'll also socialist, however you want to call it, they're the biggest capitalists. They sell their products every day. Support
Oh,
my
yeah.
brand. I mean, I just don't get it. Do they understand their own hypocrisy, like
They
what
don't.
they're doing?
They do not. Trust me.
No.
You're talking to somebody who is, I consider myself, well, now I'm politically homeless, but at one time I was a big lib, you know, and I drank the Kool-Aid, I bought into the bullshit, and luckily, you know, I woke myself up. But no, they have no comprehension of what they're really doing.
Yeah. Well, they think they're right, and they think what they're doing is good for you, and it's hard to unconvince somebody who thinks that what they're doing is good for you. You know, but your point is well taken. You know, the people that were the best in that movie were there because they were the best of the best. They didn't need to underline who they were, what they looked like. Of course, somebody that looks like that could be the best of the best. That's not even an issue.
Right.
That's not an issue in the story. Yeah.
Good question.
So, I'm so glad we went off on this tangent. I feel that's partly me to blame because I was telling you these are some of the highlights, and you gentlemen were a part of that. I look up to you guys in different ways. I'm sideways. No, I'm playing. Yeah, it was very inspiring as far as that moment with Mike, and then just being a part of that. Excuse me, just being a part of that panel. So why don't we just wrap it up? I mean, I know you guys are gonna be hanging out, watching movies and all the good. Is there any Christmas movie or Christmas me time movie you want to recommend to the people that are out there?
I mean, obviously, if you haven't seen A Christmas Story by now, You know, for me, that's like that's always my go-to Christmas movies. A Christmas Story. So great movie.
I agree.
Haven't seen the new one, but
I agree. Christmas Story, Muppets Christmas Carol, any of those.
Muppets Christmas Carol. I'm glad so many people are starting to talk about that. That is so good. But it's not Christmas without Rudolph, man. You got to watch Rudolph.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
I'm gonna watch Muppets Christmas Carol then.
Muppets Christmas Carol. And Polly, I want to say I'm grateful for you. You've been a great friend to me over the last year. We've had a lot of fun watching movies. So Christmas is about gratitude. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate that I'm here.
Oh, well, thanks, man. I mean,
You're
thanks
welcome,
for
man.
thanks for stopping on by, brother.
Yeah, of course. It was great to meet you, Dante. And finally, Gary, I get to say it's a pleasure. Yeah. You're doing good work. Good work out there. And Undoomed, you're a mystery man, but I appreciate it.
That's great meeting all of you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys have seen Conkle's film, Trouble Is My Business.
Yeah, check it out. It's a
will
film
check it
noir
out. No,
from
I
the
haven't seen
1940s. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
No,
I got to look this up.
It's
We'll get you all
on
connected.
it's on Filmzy, it's on Pluto TV, it's on Tubi, it's on a bunch of places. And
I'm sorry,
what
is it called again?
Put
It's
the
called
link in the
Trouble Is
private
My
chat.
Business.
Trouble
And
is my business.
it's my love letter to film noir and Raymond Chandler and all of that. And
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
yeah, watch it in black and white if you can find it online in black and white. It's on my channel actually, Paulie. If you want to put a link in there, it's on my channel.
They've been linking it. They've been linking it. And,
Awesome.
Type it in the private chat.
Yeah, it was a little love letter.
And so thank you guys, all you guys there. As far as a new film, Violent Night, if you guys want to go see that in the theater, I had a blast watching that.
It was fun.
I'll check that out.
Nice. Yeah,
It's dumb fun.
It's dumb.
Yeah, it was cool.
Bro, you know why I really I love that they killed Johnny Legs like that.
Yeah, that final death is good. It's really good. I applauded.
He's been such a punk this year. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. It's like, why don't you just shut up and act? You're actually a good actor. You play a dickhead really well.
Yeah.
Gary, thanks for coming by, man.
Hey, thanks for having me. It was great meeting you in person. I'll see you again in February. I'll be back over there and hanging out. And that was a fun week, and I appreciate you having me on.
I don't know if you got it, but check your email. I went ahead and sent the digital gift.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that I have you here, I'll text you later as well.
Yeah.
All right, mi gente. It's been a blast. If you're a member of the channel, you're going to see your name in the closing credits. This is the last live stream for the Latino Slant this year. There will be videos. I'll clip this. There were some good conversations. To all our musical guests, our panelists, our friends that came on by, Feliz Navidad y Prospero Año. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care, everyone. We'll see ya. See you, Paul.
Do you hear me? Do you care? Do you hear me? Do you care? My lips are moving and the sound's coming out. The words are coming out, but I have my doubts that you realize what's been said. You look at me as if you're in a daze. It's like the feeling at the end of a page when you realize you don't know what you just.
Oh, my bad. Jesus. Hold on, guys. I hate to do this, but I have to, because RC from the NYC for $10. He's been a member of the Slant since day one, and I would have missed reading this. I love you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Saludos, Polly. Good evening, panel. What's up, Los Slantinos? I wish everyone a merry and happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, Festivus, end of the year. Love to you all. Much love to you all. I'm going to end this broadcast. Merry Christmas.